My name is Douglas Borges. I'm 35 years old and I own a construction company. I was suffering. I was, doing drugs and everything. My family all destroyed, with all fighting. So I have two brothers and we used to fight every day with our job. So not doing good. We worked. We used to work every day. We got our check in the end of the week, but 2-3 days later, we had nothing. So somehow $5,000 was going to drain. So we didn't know how. So we couldn't pay our bills. We were late on payments of mortgage. And I used to do drugs since I was 14. I started with cigarettes, and after that, on 15, I started with alcohol. And I used to drink a lot. I used to smoke almost 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I used to drink at least 6 beers a day while I was driving, leaving from work. So I was addicted to everything. And especially when I was going to parties with ecstasy, LSD, cocaine. We used to do a lot of these drugs. We used to take the money, maybe sometimes to pay a bill or to pay our employees, and we used to hold their payments to buy these drugs, to buy cocaine, to buy ecstasy. And we always found a way to buy drugs, always. And there was every weekend we partied and we used drugs the whole weekend. So I met a girl. The beginning was good, all love and everything, but after a few months, everything started going differently. So a lot of fights, a lot of misunderstanding, and she had her way and I had my way, and it didn't work, and started going bad. And there's one day I said a lot of bad words to her, and she laughed. And she said she was gonna laugh, but I thought she wouldn't laugh, but she did. And I locked myself in the bedroom for 3 days without taking shower, speaking to nobody. I was wanna cry, and on the dark. That was one of the worst time of my life. We started going to the Universal Church by my brother. My brother was watching TV, watching a program. We found out there was a church close to our house. Then that's when we started going to the church. So first was only him. The next Sunday he brought me and my mom, and then we started. Then we never stopped. We start going on Sundays, then we start hearing about the other service on Monday, on Wednesday, on Thursday for our love therapy, and Sundays. Then we start going every week. The first result participating on the Universal Church was the strength inside of me. I was weak, so we thought we knew God, but we didn't, because our life didn't show that. And we learned that God is God, so God can change your life. So I met the person that a few months later would be my wife. So I changed everything in my life. My family is being transformed. My financial life is being blessed, but nothing compares to what God gave to me, which the most blessing was, which is the Holy Spirit. Because when you have the Holy Spirit, everything can come against you, but He gives you the strength. He gives you the strength to fight all the problems. A few months after I start going to church, I listened that I have to give myself to God all my life to receive the Holy Spirit. few months later, in a vigil on a Friday night, I received the most blessing somebody can receive, which is the Holy Spirit. So I gave my life to God, and He gave His Holy Spirit to me. And since I received the Holy Spirit, I've been through a lot of problems, but nothing can shake me. Nothing. Because the Holy Spirit can be everything. Holy Spirit inside of you, you are the strongest person. Nothing can beat you.